All right, so I finally got to it. The Voodoo Tenders over at Popeyes, just in time, literally. Today is Halloween, a perfect launch for Halloween. Voodoo Tenders. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. 3 tender meal, 1 side, and the biscuit, $5. I did not get the $6 version that comes with the drink. But what we have here is the Louisiana spiced tenders, garnished with some chives, and then they are drizzled with the brand new Voodoo sauce. Not only do they drizzle it on the tenders, they give you it for dipping. There you go, Voodoo sauce. So you know the voodoo that you do. You know I had to do it. Let's check them out. All right, check it out right there. You can see the tenders drizzled with the Voodoo sauce. I went with the mashed potatoes and gravy and the biscuit. I will say I am not seeing any of the chives that they say are supposed to be garnished on top of these tenders. That is not good. No, I know. This has been out for, whoa, what was that? I got on a little rant there. I know. I know they've been out for 2 weeks. I was trying to time this review with Halloween. Perfect timing. But let me show you everything you're gonna get. There is the biscuit, and here is the mashed potatoes and gravy. You wanna see? I know you wanna see. I'll let you see. Yep. Mashed potatoes and gravy. All right, so let's get one of these tenders out with some of this drizzled Voodoo sauce. There is one of the tenders, a nice size tender. But like I said, no chives to be seen, so wish me luck. Let's see if this is going to be enough Voodoo sauce to get a full effect. If not, we're going to go dipping into the Voodoo sauce. So here we go. All right, so check it out right there. I will say that that first bite, the chicken was a little bit dry, and this Voodoo sauce is supposed to be like a sweet chili, and I get that. It has a nice little spice, a nice little chili kick, but it also has some sweetness too, so I do enjoy the sauce. So let's go in for another bite before I give it a dip. I think the initial drizzle of this should be a little bit more on this. I did get some of the sauce, but I want to get a little bit more, but let's take one more bite before I do that. All right, so before I dip it, I'm going to say this is a really dry tender. Now that is rare. Usually Popeyes comes correct with the tenders. I just wish this was a little more juicy and it wasn't as dry. So let's see if the Voodoo sauce dipping is going to help this tender. Here we go. All right, before I dip these, check these out. I mean, they are long, I will give you that, but I wish they were more of a thick tender because something's throwing me off with these floppy tenders. I mean, that is a nice size, but it is really strangely shaped. And I think mentally that is affecting the texture. And also because they are so thin, they're getting dry a lot easier. So yeah, check it out. That's just, I don't even know. It's a thin tender, but let's just get to dipping and see if the dipping helps. So you know how we do it. When I dip, you dip, we dip. See, even to dip it is hard because this thing is bending all over. All right, here we go. A little extra Voodoo sauce. Wish me luck. Yeah, that helps. All right, so yeah, that definitely helps it. Does have a nice sweetness to it, as well as a spice. I'm gonna probably say about a 2 out of 10 on the spice meter. It's good. It definitely helps these tenders. I will say that second tender, this tender, even though it was thinner than the other one, had a little bit better of a crunch. And because I dipped it in the sauce, I was not getting much dryness on it. So the sauce is definitely needed. So take the last bite, we'll give it a rating, we will move on from the Voodoo fries, let you enjoy your Halloween festivities. One more bite. All right, so on a scale of 1 to 100, with 1 meaning don't even waste your money, and 100 being the promised land of, I'm going to give the Voodoo Tenders, the $5 box, again, didn't get the drink, $5, gonna give the Voodoo Tenders a rating of, the sauce saved it a little. I'm going to give these an 81. I'm going to give them an 81. I think they could be better. I think if these tenders weren't as dry, that would help. But I did enjoy the voodoo sauce. Let me give you another look of the voodoo sauce. And I'm okay with the flavor of that. And these definitely needed it. I will also say this. There were no chives scattered on top of this, so I was hoping for the little chive action, and I did not get that, so that was disappointing as well. So I might be a little generous on this review, but yeah, I probably was a little generous. This might be high 70s. No, can't change it. I've never changed it. Well, I think I've changed a couple reviews. Not changing this one. So yeah, we're going to stick with that in 81. So there you go, another review in the books. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please do not forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media, getting the word of my channel out to the masses. In closing, I know these have been out for a couple weeks, but like I said, I was not able to get to Popeyes before this, and then I was able to, and I was like, whoa, let's hold it for Halloween. Voodoo action. Spooky. Let's do it. I almost dressed up in a costume, but that didn't happen. All right, bonus footage. So I will say I haven't had the mashed potatoes in a while. I love the spice that the mashed potato gravy right here adds to the potatoes. That nice little Louisiana spice kick up. Definitely going to enjoy these as I finish the rest of those tenders. But I hope everyone has a happy and safe Halloween. Be careful out there. You know how it goes. Halloween night. It brings out the crazy. So be careful.
Yeah, yeah.